Hello, I just wanted to make a quick video about how to upload or update a program to the PLC. I'm on a Mac right now, but this is going to be based in Windows. You're going to have two icons on your main screen right here. It's going to be the Windows ladders, Win LDR, and then you're going to have the screen one right here too. Okay, these are just shortcuts. They should already be installed on your computer. Okay, so we're going to open up each one of them. Let's go ahead and open up the ladder right here. And once we open up the ladder, you're going to have File, and then you're going to go to Open, and then wherever you put this file, it's going to be unzipped or whatever. Mine just have, we're running 4111 right now, so just go to whatever version you have, click on this right here, and open it up. It's going to take maybe a minute or two to open up, and as you can see right down here, it's loading the program. The program moves a little bit slow, so while that one's loading, you're going to go ahead and you're going to load the other program, which is, hold on here, which is the actual screen software. Just hit the top one. Okay, I'm not going to update anything on this. Okay, and it's basically the same thing. It's you got to open up a open project. And keep in mind, I've got mine labeled as new with the weight card. There's two versions every time. We've got the old ones that are actually in the card inside the box where you can see the weight, and that's the new ones, and then the old ones are the ones that you cannot see the card. So either way, they load the same way. You just have to have the right programming in there to do it. So that one's loading up. Okay, and we're going to say OK right there. That's going to give us all of our touchscreen buttons in case there's any update there. Okay, and then from here, I don't know why this is loaded. Hold on here. We want one loaded. So from here, after it's done loading, you'll see everything's good to go. You're going to get a cord. You're going to take the cord and plug it into where the touchscreen normally plugs in. That's where you're going to plug in your cord. It's going to be pretty straightforward. So unplug the touchscreen from the PLC and then plug in the actual cord there. From there, you're not going to go to download program. That's a no-no. You're not going to go to upload program. You're going to go to download program. Okay, that's very important. It's plugged into the PLC. You're going to hit download program. If you've done everything correctly, at that point you're going to be good to go. This is going to take a second to load up here, and you're just going to hit download. If it's a new computer or if you've got multiple USB cords, you might run into an issue or say it's not communicating with the computer. At that point, you're going to have that. I hit auto detect. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I've had better success with just actually going through and selecting a COM port. This one happens to be already set on 3. I'm not going to change that, but I'm going to remember that. And then you're going to hit OK once you've selected that, and then you're going to hit download. Okay. At that point, it'll work. It'll show like it's working, and if it doesn't work, you just move on to the next COM port. Once you get that COM port, make sure it's memorized, and then you're going to go ahead and close this out. You're going to go to the next one, which is this right here. At this point, you're going to unplug it from the PLC and plug it into the actual touchscreen, because now we're loading the buttons for the touchscreen and all the screens there. Same thing. Go to online, go to download. And same thing, if you need to change this, if it's not on the proper COM, make sure it's on the same COM as the last one, because you were already successful with that. And then from there, you just hit download. It's going to say fatal error. I can't communicate. I'm not hooked up to a PLC right now, so it's not going to work. So make sure that on this screen right here again, that you're actually plugged in to the actual touch screen. After that, it should update everything. From there, what you're going to want to do is go through. Every computer is a little bit different. I don't know why this is. You have to go through and make sure that all of your buttons are, make sure if you have a float switch on before, that the float switch is on afterwards. Make sure your ice maker's on. I've had programs load where one ice maker will be on and one ice maker will be off. Go through and just verify everything from the rollbacks that you have written in your books, that you should have written in your books, to verify all the settings on that, because a lot of times that'll reset it, and you don't want to leave this and have a rollback of 13 when you really only need a rollback of 8, because you're just going to get called back later and there's just going to be problems. So if you don't, if before you're doing this, you should write down all of your settings and verify everything on there on all the screens to make sure that you set it exactly like it was. And if at all possible, obviously stick around and watch you make a couple of backs and make sure everything's fine. Okay? I hope that helps.